9:43. I hope you're having a good one. So glad that you're with us here on Breakfast Television. Sid and Meredith Shaw, and to call it a heck of a week for the Royals, I mean, that's an understatement. The latest in the Kate Middleton saga is that the hospital that performed the princess's abdominal surgery is investigating an internal security breach regarding her medical records.
That story is enough to talk about for many minutes, but where do we really begin on this one? Joining us from Los Angeles, royal commentator Kinsey Schofield. Kinsey, welcome back. You must be busy.
I am. Yeah, that's right. 3 individuals are currently being investigated. They were suspended. It's interesting, though, because no one tried to get into the king's medical records. The king, if you'll recall, had a surgery around the same time as the Princess of Wales, and that's when they discovered his cancer. And no one tried to access his information. They have said that Catherine's was not successfully accessed. However, throughout their investigation, they found 3 individuals that they believe tried to access it, and those people have been suspended.
Listen, there's been a lot kind of written about this situation and spoken. I think the one thing we can all agree on, this story is ridiculous. Everyone's still very entitled. A security breach at a hospital is just way over the line.
Yeah.
And hopefully the employees in question will be treated justifiably so. Kinsey, let's step back here, though. You've been covering the royal family for a while. You've been doing this for a minute. Everything you've seen in the last 2 weeks, like what's the first thing that pops in your head if I were to ask you, describe the last 2 weeks?
Princess Diana. I mean, even with that breach right there, it reeks of Princess Diana. Just, to me, you replace cameras with keyboards. It feels like it's not the media that's terrorizing the Princess of Wales. It's social media. If you look at Kate Middleton on Instagram, she's tagged 1.6 million times, over 111,000 posts on TikTok, with over 13 billion views using that same name. And it does feel like a lot of the mistakes we've seen over the last few weeks are the royal family trying to calm the noise and reacting to what, they typically wouldn't react to. It's not the keep calm and carry on. It's let's quickly just drop this Mother's Day photo. That was a huge mistake, just created all the more drama surrounding this poor woman. I do think that it feels like she's kind of being hounded by people in the digital age.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. That's definitely a thought that I have had as this story has continued. One of the things, Kinsey, that has stood out in all of this, and potentially the rumors that have swirled sort of back once again, is just their marriage and their relationship and the potential affair. And what do you make of all that in this moment?
Well, I think that, people like for there to be some sort of throwback again to Princess Diana and Prince Charles. That they want to assume that Prince William could be like his dad. As far as I'm concerned, and what I've heard is that there's absolutely no truth to those rumors, so much so that Rose has spoken out recently and said it wasn't true. I mean, Kate's sister Pippa, her daughter is named Rose. A young daughter. I'm not naming my daughter after my brother-in-law's mistress. Rose's husband is a lord in waiting for King Charles. Rose's son Oliver was in King Charles's coronation as a page boy. A lot of this is common sense, and that does not make any sense. I think that if you look back at where those rumors originated, somebody that tweeted about it has come out multiple times and said he'd had a few too many to drink and he was just messing around on Twitter and wanted attention. I think that a lot of those rumors have, been kind of cruel and unnecessary during a time where we're supposed to be allowing this woman to recuperate.
Kinsey, we got a minute, but 2 things. What did you make of the farm video that blew up this week? I can't believe I'm asking this on national television. Do you think it's her? And if you don't think it's her, when do you think we'll see her next?
Okay, so I do believe we're going to see her next on the Easter holiday with the family, walking up to the church, exiting the church. You're going to get those great shots. She's going to stop and talk to people individually, take some selfies. That I'm confident in that. But then she's going to take a break for the children's Easter holiday along with Prince William until April 17th. What I feel about the farm video is one of Prince William's friends recently said that he's finding it especially challenging that the couple's bubble is coming under threat, and that this does remind him of his mother. And when I saw that video, I thought this is exactly what he meant by their bubble coming under threat. Where they're typically safe and nobody's bothering them or acknowledging who they are. Now they're being reported in parking lots.
To be continued on all fronts here. Royal commentator Kinsey Schofield. Kinsey, appreciate